Next section of your class is going to be the stretches or the flexibility training. Aerobic gymnastics is very important as this is requirement to show over flexibility, especially in certain turns and flexibility skills we have. So we're going to start by working a little bit different from a lunge position. We're going to prepare all the splits that we have to do. So starting with your right leg in front, lunge position, reaching your back leg super long. We're going to have the back toe under, touching the ground with your heels pointing up, hands on your knees, with your chest up, and we're going to perform knee off the floor and then lightly bring it back down. Note that their head is staying in the same level. We just have to push the heel backwards, about 10, maybe 15, maybe 20 times, as many times you feel your students need, and as long as they can handle the exercise. Please keep your attention to the level of the students. They cannot rise up and down. They need to stay down the level, pushing the heel back. Okay, girl, switch. One leg will always be better than the other, but we're going to try to make them in. Toe under, really extend through the heel, through the back heel. The objective is to take the back knee off the floor without lifting the body up. Okay, once we are done with that, we're going to move into splits. No matter if the kid is very flexible or not, we're going to always try to work over split with them. Even if they stay this far off the ground, our attempt is to make them reach the split a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, as it's pretty difficult to make a child compete in aerobics without at least one of these splits. So they need to be safe, they need to practice splits very well. So we're going to always use a little bit of high level, so using a cheese mat or wedgie like that is the best, because the kids can control, and they don't need to touch all the way down, but they can control the splits. Coaches, it's important to always bring the shoulders of the kids backwards and have the hands besides the hips or lightly behind. If the kid is not very flexible, they're going to be off the ground, it's perfectly fine, there's no worries, as long as they keep working. And time-wise, use your common sense. Maybe 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds. As long as the kids feel good, you can stretch them, you can make them stay in the position. Switch legs. During these splits, focus on the back leg. Should not be sideways. We want to try to maintain 5 toes of your back foot on the ground. So rotate from the hip, and the front foot rotates outwards. So the idea is to have the pinky coming towards the ground. Remember, chest goes backwards, hands stepping back, chin is up, and hold the position. So always pushing outwards. This is the right and the left split. Always using over split, always using a props. This is the best way. Mirror split, we're going to start always from a straddle position. So sitting 90 degrees on your legs, chest goes down. Important to bring the attention to the kids to roll the legs outwards. So this way you emphasize a little bit more the importance of having the hips opened. So belly button coming down. From here, they are going to go straight into the mirror split using the elbow, so you're stepping forward. Split through is a very important skill and used all the time in aerobic gymnastics. So you want to teach the kids from a young age. Important to keep the knees absolutely straight and very strong. The legs are strong from the quads and hamstrings to support the knees. Hold as long as you, coach, think is necessary and your kids can handle. So maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute. From here, we're going to take a break a little bit, relax. And one strong dynamic combination I like to give to the kids is from a pike position. The kids are going to open a straddle position and split through. We're going to go through. No matter how high they go, close the legs behind, set up one push up and down, and bring it back. Now you as a coach know how many times they're going to repeat. Maybe they need 5 repetitions, maybe they need to 10, maybe you should 2 sets of 10. So let's repeat 4 more repetitions, please. Please keep the eyes on their knees As they close the legs, the knees should be off the floor. So you know they keep strong and engaged muscles on their legs. In aerobic gymnastics, any moment we touch the floor, we are laying down on the floor, the knees should not be touching the ground. You should present engaged and strong legs. Last exercise, also very important, you cannot miss in any practice. You're going to have a high level, you're going to have a prop, or anything that is high for the kids. Maria, you can show this one. You're going to have the kids holding the mats with your feet about 3 inches, maybe 3 inches from the mat, and we are going to do back kicks, so needle or vertical split. That's how we call vertical split kicks. You're going to maintain the chest strong, the arms strong, and the focus goes on the leg rising towards the top. Now avoid having the legs bent and having the kids bending the legs. We want to have the legs straight no matter how high they go. Even if they go as high as 90 degrees, it's okay. Bottom legs should be straight, top legs should be straight to 90 degrees. Like that is okay. No. This is perfect. So keep the focus on top leg, knee straight, bottom leg, knee straight. Switch legs. Good number of repetitions, maybe about 10 to 30 repetitions on each leg is sufficient for your kids to gain a little bit more range of motion on the vertical split through their hips.